Mike, tell us first how these steel and aluminum tariffs might affect all of those around the table talking about Nafta.
Well, Betty, those tariffs and talk of a global trade war definitely casting a shadow over these talks. But we're in this weird kind of parallel world. Up in Washington, they're talking tough. On the Sunday talk shows, administration officials went out to defend the tariffs and also to drop some veiled hints about future action.
The president has made quite clear that if it comes to a dumb deal or no deal, he's very likely to opt for no deal. He doesn't need to take a terrible deal. That terrible deal is how we got here.
But here in Mexico City, the work goes on. Negotiators have been meeting for about a week. They finished another chapter on transparency and completed discussions, we're told, on chemical industry issues. That said, there are 5 chapters closed now out of a total of 30. So it's slow progress, but it is progress. The U.S. Trade Representative, Robert Lighthizer, arrived here this afternoon with his Mexican and Canadian counterparts. They'll assess the state of the talks tomorrow. They're running up against an electoral clock. Mexico votes on a new president July 1st. The U.S. has its midterm elections in November. So while there is another round tentatively scheduled for Washington next month, that may be it for a while. They may suspend the talks if they feel there has been enough progress and pick them up again after the Americans vote.
But Mike, as we just heard from Wilbur Ross, what if there's no deal? What is the chance the president just completely pulls out of Nafta?
Well, with Donald Trump, you can never rule anything out. But many Republican congressmen, including those who were in a delegation that came here to Mexico City over the weekend to meet with the negotiators, say they don't want that to happen, and they're telling the president that. And I've been told that Ambassador Lighthizer would like to get a deal done. So the work goes on here.
And Mike, the whole world's still waiting to see if the U.S. really does start a trade war. We've seen cooler heads prevail when it comes to China so far. But how big are these threats at the moment as we hear more of this tough talk from Trump and his administration?
Well, they could be very big because among those most concerned, Mexico and Canada, 2 of the countries that supply much of the imported steel into the United States. And the president has threatened both of them. It could have a major impact on the talks if they are included when the president signs the measure this week or next. They say they will retaliate if they're on the list. And today, an administration official said they will be.
There'll be an exemption procedure for particular cases where we need to have exemptions so that business can move forward. But at this point in time, there'd be no country exclusions.
No doubt they'll make that plain to Ambassador Lighthizer tomorrow that they don't like what Mr. Navarro had to say. We'll find out tomorrow afternoon how it all plays out.